How often do you try and please people rather than please yourself? Too often in my life, I have been pleasing other people, or at least thinking I'm pleasing other people and trying my best to please them, and actually really berating myself if I think I've let them down, to the point it became a bit of an obsession as a child. I remember even the head teacher I made a joke with. It was something like, oh, that wasn't funny, like that, because she'd made a joke with me, and then I was being sarcastic. And then I went home, and in my head, I thought, oh my gosh, she's going to take her own life because I've been mean and because I made a joke, but what, she didn't know if it was a joke. And it spiraled out of control, just a tiny little thing. And that was the first time where I was like, realised how much of an extreme people pleaser I am. But it carried through into my later life as well, in all sorts of situations where I'd literally harm myself so I could help someone else. Even now I have to be careful because I know that I put other people's things first. And I think especially when I became a mom as well, it's like the natural intuition to always put your child's needs first, and that's so important. But I also heard a quote recently. It said you've got to inflate your own life jacket first before you can help someone else. That's what they always say on planes, don't they? And I think it's so true, because when we're trying to be extreme people pleasers, we're always giving to people, but then sometimes actually we're doing the opposite to what we think. Because there's some people, as I have learned in my grand 32 years, that will never be pleased, or that nothing is ever enough for them. So you'll do one thing, then they'll want more, they want more, or they abuse your kindness because they can see you're trying to please them, and you think, well, everyone must be like me, and they're not. Unfortunately, I've learned that lesson the hard way. But I've been speaking to a lot of people about extreme people pleasing, because so many of my friends, especially ones who've had low self-esteem issues, and people I've talked to online, there's so many people trying to please people to the extent that, one, it's like harming them. It might be harming their bank, their mental health, their physical health, whatever it is, because they're trying to please people. So, for example, last year I was in intensive care in the summer, and it was really difficult. And when I'd come out of, when I became conscious again, I'd not text people back for like obviously a few days, whilst I was kind of unconscious in intensive care, and I actually messaged people, some people saying, oh, I'm really sorry, I've just been busy, because I felt bad, because I was like, what if they think I'm ignoring them? What if they think I'm being mean? And I felt bad. And I remember this vividly. I asked for my phone, and I sat in my hospital bed. I'm holding my book, a new book. And I sat with, pretend it's a phone, like this, could barely like see because I was so groggy, texting people saying, oh, I'm really sorry to not text you back. And I'm thinking, I'm lying in intensive care, but I can't tell anyone. So what do? So I just said, I'm really sorry, I've been really busy, I hope you're okay. And that, looking back, I'm like, what was I doing when I'm still in intensive care and I'm feeling bad. I hadn't been moved yet, and the first thing I think is to message people to not put them in a bad situation. And so for so much of my life I was really passive. I couldn't make decisions anyway. I'm still bad at decisions, but I was really passive. I was always trying to please someone else, to the point it became a bit of an obsession where you're like, oh no, they're not smiling. So for me, because I'm such a smiler, even if I'm sad, I'm smiling. My smile is real, but I just smile. That's like my disposition of my face. I do try and pout for a joke, but I can't pout. I look like a duck. Or a fish, is it? A duck fish? I don't know what I look like. But anyway. And then basically over the years, what I've realised, by trying to please people, I've really been harming myself and sometimes my own soul as well, like over the years. And it really like knocked my self-esteem, because I was always so passive letting people do what they want, never knowing what I actually want, always feeling bad because I am a smiler. If people weren't smiling, even in the street, I'd be like trying to make them smile. I'd be thinking, gosh, what have I done? What have I said? Or even if somebody messaged me and said, can we talk? Or can we talk on the phone? I go into, literally, that triggers me into like absolute panic mode. I'm like, what have I done? Oh my gosh, I haven't been in touch. What, they hate me? And even now I have to be really careful because I still get really triggered by kind of like any cryptic message where I don't know exactly what they're talking about. And I think it's why I dip in and out of social media so much, because I love social media for the community and it helps me feel less lonely. But I struggle even with the statuses when people are vague about who they're annoyed with or whatever, because I always think it's me, always. I'm like, oh no, I've done something. So I have to be careful for my own mental health. And what I have realised by gaining confidence in this past year, being more assertive, is that people are actually respecting me more. And the people who I try to please, well, they were never going to be pleased anyway, because they always wanted more and more and more from me. And they're just the energy suckers. I always call them the vampires. Whereas you've got to surround yourself with cheerleaders who respect your views. So literally, it's got down to a point where in the past year, I've practiced saying no. So I went through a period where I was just like, no, like that, just to practice the word no, because for so many years I've never said no. And I still struggle with it. I'm still a bit vague and not very clear sometimes because of my confidence in having an opinion. But I am getting there, and I realise that people are okay with it. Hey everyone watching. Yes, I've been working out this morning already. Again, feeling strong in my mind, body, soul, spiritual life, everything helps me to realise that there's a bigger picture. So even if I've not pleased someone, actually it's helped me realise there is a bigger picture and there's a lot more to life than just people pleasing. So I just wanted to read you the last quote in my book, Eat, Sleep, Control, Repeat. I'll put the link below. And basically this is my quote. I made it up. So, our dark days allow us to feel the sunshine. So this is my lovely photo in a bridal boudoir shoot. I wasn't actually getting married, but you know, I was, at the time I was single and modelling for Renelle Martin Photography. So this is my quote, so listen up, I hope you enjoy it. Our dark days allow us to feel the sunshine. Diversity is divine. Our flaws make us appreciate our beauty. Stop trying to please others, just please yourself. We are perfectly imperfect. Stand up, be heard, roar in your own way, but most of all, be who you are, not who you think the world wants you to be. You are not broken, you are mending. You are worthy, wonderful, and beautiful in every single way. And that is so true. Remember, health is wealth, and your health is your wealth. So sending you so much peace, so much love, and always so many shimmies. So do remember, inflate your own jacket first, put on your own guard, your own armour first, before trying to please and help others. And actually, in the end, you'll be able to help the people who need it better that way. And then in terms of extreme people pleasing, let me know your examples as well. I've heard some shocking examples. I think I need to do a blog post on mamamade.co.uk about it, because I definitely think it's a confidence crisis, especially young people as well, where we're always trying to please everyone. I say we, I'm not sure if I'm counted as young anymore. I am still, I'm clutching on at straws. Anyway, send you so much peace, love and shimmies, and please do subscribe, share this video, let me know any examples of extreme people pleasing. I'm on social if you want to chat to me on there, at Mama Made Blog. Sending you lots of love. Take care, and remember, stop pleasing others. Please yourself first, and then you can actually help other people who are worthy better. But remember, you are worthy first, and you should be your own unconditional best friend. I'll also put a link below to my new book, Eat, Sleep, Control, Repeat, available now.